Hi, I'm Neil.
And I'm Becky, and this is the Social Agency Show.
Welcome to our first ever live show at the King Street Studios in Newcastle-under-Lyme. We've got a great show in store for you today.
And what's more, it is Autism Awareness Week, and we've got 30 minutes of fun for you today.
We've got live cookery demonstrations showing us what we can do with eggs, and Becky will be out and about meeting some of the members of the Social Agency.
Yes, I'll be there visiting them at their homes, at college, part in courses that can help us into our day-to-day lives.
And that's not all, Becky. We'll be chatting with Carl Wilson and Richard Wedwin about their upcoming web series, Dr. Carl.
But before that, we are pleased to welcome our first guest, Jill Broad and James Burrows, who are from the NSAAA. Hi Jill, hi James.
Hello.
Jill, could you tell us a bit more about your role from the NSAAA is?
Yes, certainly. Well, my name, as you said, is Jill Broad, and I'm a trustee with the NSAAA. That's the North Staffs, Asperger's and Autism Association. We've actually we're in our 15th year now, so we're quite a small charity, but we are really friendly. We like to involve all of our members. In fact, you know, what we essentially do, we provide support, advice and information to individuals on the autistic spectrum and also their families, their carers. That involves, you know, having children, so we have children's groups, we have adults groups, but we also do lots of things like coffee mornings and drop-in support groups for either for parents or for individuals with spectrum. We can offer advice or maybe signpost you, get you in the right direction in terms of any issues. It could be like personal independence payments or whatever.
So is there any other activities that you do with the NSA?
Yes, yeah, in fact we've got some really good activities. We have a really good leaflet that just gives us some lovely photographs of what we do. So for instance, for the children, we offer anything from Lego, craft groups, it was Dungeons and Dragons, I think they still do that. We have theatre trips, we'll go to, we'll do canoeing on lakes, we'll do basically anything that our members like to do. That's for the children, but really importantly, for the over 18s, the adult group, they'll have like fortnightly meetings. They'll meet here at the King Street Studio. They'll also go out for meals, laser quest, you know, bowling, that sort of thing, whatever the members want to do.
And when do you meet?
Well, we've got a really good calendar, and that in terms of, you know, I think we have like Friday meetings. Once a month we have like a young adults group, so it's the 16 to 25 age group. But for the adults we also have Fridays where they'll meet up, sometimes mid-month they'll go on a Wednesday for a meeting. But all of the dates, they're all on our calendar, or you can easily phone the office. I've got the details, the website, the numbers at the end. But you can get all that information from either our website or from Facebook. Come and join us on Facebook, you'll get all the information there.
James, so what do you see are the main benefits of attending the NSAAA for you?
I think it's important to bond with people and have a good laugh, and I think that's what I enjoy mostly about it, is that we talk quite good about intellectual conversation possibly, which is nice to talk about, just various subjects, you know, finding out the moon's not made of green cheese, that sort of thing.
Great, James. So Jill,
Well,
how do people find... Sorry. So Jill, how do people find out more?
Well, they can phone our office number with their sort of usually between 10 and 2. The times change, but 01782 627 002 or our website www.nsaa.org.uk or join us on Facebook. You'll find us there under NSAAA.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jill. That was great. Thank you for coming in today. And we're going to see a lot more of James later in the show today.
Yeah.
Now we're going over to the corner to our cookery course where our chef Esther and our egg tester Carl are going to show us today a few things we can do with eggs. Esther?
Okay, thank you both very much indeed. And I'm here over in the cookery corner with Esther and the team. So, Esther, could you tell me exactly what you're planning to do today?
Like I am doing a boiled egg, and that consists of in a pan with some hot water and but it depends how you like your boiled egg. The 5 to 6 minutes are the soft ones, and the hard boiled are 7 to 8 minutes. But the hard ones are good in these for salads, and the soft ones are good for boiled eggs on soldiers.
So what would you recommend to our viewers at home if they wanted, say, a hard egg?
The 7 to 8 minutes ones.
And what would you say is good for that type of egg, just besides salads?
Anything you can have cold meats and boiled eggs and stuff, and just a bit of salad and stuff on the side, or some fruit or something, and boiled eggs or something.
Okay.
It depends what you like.
Okay, and what about the soft eggs? What would you recommend with those?
Just something like boiled eggs and soldiers, and I don't know, just anything it depends what you like eating.
Okay, thank you. And what is your name?
Robert Smil Ward.
And could you tell me what you're doing today then, Robert?
I'm having my egg hard boiled
Okay, thank you.
today.
Thank you. And what's your name then, Sean?
Hi, my name's Sean.
Okay, and what are you doing?
Today I'm doing a soft boiled egg.
Okay, so you one of them who likes the eggs and soldiers then, are you?
I am, yes.
Very good. And what's your name today?
Hi there, my name's Mark.
And what are you doing today then, Mark?
Today I am doing soft boiled egg.
So you're the same as Sean then, you like it with soldiers and eggs and soldiers then,
that's
do you?
right. Yeah.
Very good. And we're going to hand back to Neil and Becky now to get on with the show. Thank you. We'll see you later.
We'll see how things turn out shortly. Meanwhile, we're going to crack on with the show.
Yes, our friend, one of the resident actors, Robbie, has spoken to us recently about the great support he gets from the BTEC Performing Arts course at Newcastle College. So we decided to send our cameras and Becky along to visit him at the college to ask him a few more questions.
Can you tell us who you are and where we are?
My name is Robert Nichols, and this is the Newcastle Underlyme College Performing Arts Studio.
What is the course that you are doing here?
BTEC Level 2 Production.
How often are you in college?
3 days a week, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday.
Can you tell us what you like about your course?
Well, I like my course because it allows me to express myself on stage. It even helps me display more confidence when working with certain varieties of the course that I've never actually done before.
And can you tell us what you've been doing here today?
Well, today I've been doing a practice assessment with my group. Basically, we are doing rehearsals for an end show which will be happening next week.
Have you done a favourite thing that you've done so far?
I'd have to say my favourite thing from my course would be the mask making, because it was absolutely brilliant on making your own mask relating to a certain performance. This certain performance was The Lion King, and I made a mask that resembled the baboon Rafiki. I do stress sometimes when it comes to certain things, like when I'm given a lot of questions to answer all at once. The support teachers are always there for me, and to calm me down and get my head straight on with the lessons.
My name's Denise Haney. I'm Head of Student Services at Newcastle College, and that's basically looking after support, so any aspect of support from things like student finance, welfare support, emotional support and also additional learning support, so full range of support. We support any student here at the college, so it doesn't matter about what their age or the range or even the inquiry. We're here it's like a pastoral service. Anybody who comes into the college, if they've got a need, then we put that support in place. What we usually do is find out what's been working for that student. So say, for example, they've just come from school, so they're through a transition from the school. We usually speak to the parents, speak to the young person and find out exactly what support they've had, what's worked in that aspect of support, and then look at what support they might need here at college. And usually we try and match that at least for the first term, and then if that's working really well and the learner's settling in, then we might review it as, say for example, parents or key workers. We try and involve key people in that young person's life so that they can have a say about what's working and what's not working. But basically, if a student wants to come to the college, if they've got the entry requirements for their course, and if they can look at the course on the website and look at what the entry requirements are, if they meet those entry requirements, then that's their access to that course.
How has being on the course helped you with outside?
Life outside college has improved a lot for me. I've been getting the bus home from Newcastle back to Leek, and I'm part of different projects, such as the social agency, the Bee Arts Centre, and Performing Peppers.
Have you made any friends?
Mostly all of my group.
What do you want to do when you finish the course?
Probably go into acting or narrating certain stories.
How do people find out what course they would like to go on?
Well, you could look online on our website, so NRC has its own website, and on that website there's lots of course information, but there's also contact details. So if you wanted some careers advice, there's people you can contact through the website. Also, the Student Services team has its own email address, and that's called help@NULC. So if you wanted to email us, we'd make sure the right person responded to that email. So there's lots and lots of ways, and you can just call in or even phone in. So there's lots of ways you can get that advice.
Great work there. I'm glad to see that autistic students are getting the support they need. Right, let's get back to Carl and see how those boiled eggs are getting on. Carl?
Thanks, Neil. I'm over here with Esther and the team to see how the eggs have turned out. And I must say that they've all turned out really well. That's not quite as you wanted it to be, is it?
No.
What went wrong?
We put it in for about 10 minutes, but still you don't get the result that you want anyway. But even though, like, if you're cooking anyway, like, things still don't turn out the way you want them to anyway. Like, even if you're cooking anyway, like, things don't turn out what you expect anyway.
So it could have done with getting in for a bit longer, maybe?
Yeah, probably, but if it's 10 minutes, it's 10 minutes anyway. But, like, that's part of practice anyway. Practice makes perfect.
Okay.
Stuff.
This one's very good, I must say. Yes. Exactly how you wanted it, Sean, or bit?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, very much so. I'd say they were all excellent. Yes. Now we're going to move on. What's next then, Esther?
Scrambled eggs.
Okay, so do you want to tell us a bit what you're going to do then?
I'm going to melt some butter in a frying pan,
Okay.
and then crack an egg in a bowl and whisk it, and literally pour it in a pan and just move it slowly like that with a wooden spoon to make sure it gets its consistency. If you leave egg in a pan, it will just constantly turn into an omelette.
Okay, so you have to move it about because of so the texture doesn't turn.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So do you want to demonstrate to
Yes.
us exactly what you're going to do, and then we can show the viewers at home.
Yes.
So what would you use? What's the scrambled eggs more for then, Esther?
Like you can have them for breakfast, like you can have them as a snack or something if you're on the go.
Okay.
But I'd mainly recommend having them for breakfast or something on toast or something, like wholemeal, white.
Okay, so
like if you've got allergies or anything.
Yeah. Okay. So would you say you had them with a breakfast, like eggs, sausage, bacon?
I'd just
beans?
say like have them just with toast, because if you add sausages, that's like having like a full meal.
Okay.
So just have them with toast, or you can just have sausages on toast, or
Yeah.
like you can have them with like a full English or something to start the day.
Yeah. Okay. So if you say like if the viewers wanted like a full breakfast, you would suggest like as well as normal eggs, you could have scrambled eggs.
Yes, and you can have fried, you can have poached eggs.
Okay. So while you're waiting for the butter to melt, what else do you have to do?
Like you have to just leave the butter to melt, you have to stir, and you can add seasonings and stuff like spices if you want.
Okay, so would you yourself personally add spices?
Yes, like I would, like besides some, I like a bit of spice, like actually in my scrambled eggs, and plus it gives it a bit of flavour.
Okay.
There's like loads.
Okay. So we'll see how they get on a bit later on in the show. Now we hand back to Becky and Neil for more interviews and films. See you later.
Wow, that was excellent. Thank you, Esther and Carl.
Now, earlier this afternoon, we were talking to our group members, James, about the NSAAA. We are going to catch up with James again, now in a short film about a recent course that he did at the New Vic, which was all about helping with employment.
My name's James Burrows, and I'm here with my friends at the New Vic Theatre in Newcastle-under-Lyme.
What do you think of the course?
Well, I enjoy it very much. I enjoy the interaction. I enjoy the people that come, and like I say, I've spoke to every one of them.
Have you done other employability course in the past, and what makes this one different?
I have done plenty different ones with different organisations, but I think what makes this one different is that it's a more friendlier atmosphere, and people, everyone gets on with one another, and everyone can open up, which I think is very nice, that people open up.
And can you tell us a bit about the Borderline?
Okay, so Borderlines is the outreach department of the New Vic Theatre. So we work on issue-based drama, things related to the local community.
And we take our name from working with people who are pushed to the borderlines of society, sort of on the edges of being in sort of the mainstream world.
What other projects are you doing right now?
So alongside employability, which is an ACL course, we're running a couple of other ACL courses as well. One which is based on Hungry for Change, so it's exploring food poverty.
And we've just finished a big tour called Message Not Delivered, and it was about educating young people about the dangers of messing around in cars and using your phone and things like that, which we're hoping to take out on again later on in the year.
This Message Not Delivered was a partnership project working with the police, the fire department and road safety. So often we're approached to be involved, and then we might then try and think about the types of participants or people that might want to get involved. So then we actually go and look for people to get involved as much as being approached by other people. We welcome people to come and do some work experience or to get involved. We have a lot of community members that get involved in different projects that we have.
Can you talk about the different types of things that you've done on the course?
Well, the interviews with, for instance, today I've met a policeman who was a former DJ. I've learnt that it's good to open up, and it's very important to not pretend to be something you're not. I think that's the most important thing of all. I think it's a very important part of it.
Would you recommend this course to others, and if so, why?
I think this is the best course because, well, the people are a lot more friendly. and they got a sense of humour, which is very important. It's very important when you're working that you get on with the people involved in what you're doing, and I've got on with everyone that's been here. I've got on with, so that's what's made me so happy. Personally, it's just been good to discuss different ways forward in life.
There's many different ways that you can get involved. If there's just like interested in doing some drama stuff and working with them that way, then you can just give us a call and we'll see if we've got any projects on at the moment that we think you might be interested in being part of. The ACL, the Adult Community Learning, is open to anyone over the age of 19 and it's free to take part in. So if there's something that's going on that you'd be interested, then just give us a call, or you can find us on Facebook or any of those things and send us a message and we'll get back to you.
Some good work going on there at the New Vic. Now we've got a bit of special news. We heard earlier this week that we've been successful in getting a grant from Santander to run 4 of our own employability courses called Talent 4. These will begin later this year, so keep your eye on our website for further details.
Thank you, Neil. Now we are joined by Carl Wilson and Richard Wedwin, the creator of Dr. Carl. Hello.
Hiya.
So what exactly is Dr. Carl? No spoilers, please.
No spoilers.
No spoilers, wow.
Dr. Carl is a web series that we're working on, a sci-fi sort of adventure starring Dr. Carl, who is
myself,
and
him as the director.
Yep.
And on my finger is a little cat piranha as starring role named Carlos.
Yeah, this is Cat Piranha, who's also in it. No spoilers, let's see. It's Dr. Carl adventures through space with his companions, with his fiancée and his sister, and they get into all kinds of adventures with people that Dr. Carl has met in the past.
Very good. So, Carl, what inspired you to create Dr. Carl?
Before I say that question, when Richard said about Dr. Carl, about the story, force of evil, evil done, that's the main thing learning Dr. Carl. About me, what's inspired about me is Doctor Who. I'm not doing copyright of Doctor Who, I'm doing a different version of it. Doctor Who inspired me outside my, like David Tennant, Matt Smith. Matt Smith is my favourite Doctor Who character of all time.
Yeah, good. And it's nothing like Doctor Who though, is it? We've changed everything.
But it's not copyright.
Exactly. We don't have Daleks. We've got what we have instead?
Carlix.
Carlix. That's it.
And we got Cat Piranha in there.
And a Cat Piranha, no one's got that.
No.
So yeah.
Thank you.
So what are your roles of the creation of the web series?
Wow.
A lot of me doing a lot of work, isn't it?
Oi!
Me doing a lot of work.
Oi!
Well, we've just reached the point now where we started filming episode 1. So up to this point, we've worked on the script, haven't we?
Yeah.
We started out and it was just me and Carl sat down, and Carl would tell me his ideas, and I'd write them down and go,
on
okay,
the
what happens
laptop.
next? That's it, on the laptop. And now we've got the script, and we're in the process of filming. We just sort of get all of our friends together.
And you got someone who worked for you, is also on Dr. Carl, Emily Andrews.
Yes, of course, Emily Andrews, who's not quite our star player, but nearly.
Very fantastic. Right, Richard, how and when will we be able to see it?
You'll be able to see Dr. Carl, hopefully. Episode 1 will be going up within the next month or 2. We've got some more shooting to do, and then when it does go up, it will be on YouTube. We'll share it on the Facebook page, Dr. Carl, facebook.com/Dr. Carl, easy to find. And we're also planning to have a premiere, aren't we?
On Monday, the 3rd of April, one scene at the London Royal Hangout pub. Come along if you were interested to see the scene of Dr. Cole for the preview scene.
That's right.
And on the 3rd of April, about 7 p.m. I think, and it's going to be for me and Richard going to introduce it and taking questions of it as well.
But just one scene though. We're not going to ruin too much.
Okay, very brilliant.
Carl, what are your hopes for the future of Dr. Carl?
Well, I might keep Richard as my director.
You might keep him.
I keep Richard, and also I might recruit someone as playing some camera role, and as a director as well, 4, 5 and 6, joint director with Richard for 4, 5 and 6, and I might make a series 1, 2, 3, or a movie, or a spin-off Caprana, and
Action
no,
figures?
not
Not
action
action figures
figures.
now, it's
I
too
might
late
have
for
you
action
two in it as well, in the future as well, if you're interested.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Robbie, who we saw in the film earlier, is a part of Dr. Carl, and I know he's very excited about it.
Thanks, Becky. One of the things about living independently is finding ways to occupy your time. We spoke to our members to find out about their hobbies, and we discovered that our friend Peter has a rather special collection. Once again, we sent Becky along to find out more.
My name is Peter Stone. I collect autographs and a variety of autographs of music stars, film, TV stars, authors, politicians. Some are bought autographs from eBay. I wrote off to the celebrities. My late friend wrote off to celebrities as well.
Do you have any special way of organising them?
When I receive any autographs, I always write on the back of the envelopes who the person is, and I also have a couple of folders. In this folder is an index of all the celebrities' names. There's normally around 100 or just a bit more in each folder.
How many in total?
I say around maybe 3,000.
Have you got any autographs that you class as a set?
I've got like set ones like for all the 4 Goons. I've got all the 5 Monty Pythons.
What is the enjoyment you get from collecting them?
I enjoy watching the films. I enjoy seeing people, actors, and there are certain ones when I first started who I've always admired, like Norman Bird.
Do you think there's any danger in becoming obsessed with collecting them?
Well, you've got to be careful that you never overspend too much, because you've got to pay. You have to save so much money to pay the household bills and to live, and then whatever money you have, put aside for the hobby of collecting autographs, like for me.
Have you got a favourite autograph?
I got numerous favourite autographs. This one is Alfred Hitchcock. The Alfred Hitchcock autograph is a very rare one, as a lot of people wrote off to him, but he couldn't do all autograph requests, so he get his secretaries to do his autograph. Well, this is in person on the train down to from Scotland down to London. So the person I bought it off, she was with a relation, saw him in the buffet car, and asked him to sign this British Railway menu card.
Is there any autograph you don't have but you would really like to have?
There are some I might like Mary Pickford's, but there are other ones I like Marilyn Monroe, which would be so expensive to obtain, and with Marilyn Monroe I got a preprint of her autograph.
3,000 autographs, that's a lot of signatures. I wonder if Alfred Hitchcock was a fan of eggs. Let's get back to Esther and Carl one last time to see what's on their menu this time.
Once again, thank you both very much indeed. And I'm back here over in the cookery corner with Esther once again. What are we going to be doing now then?
An omelette.
Okay, and do you want to take us through the process of how you're going to make it?
Like frying pan, like melt butter in the pan, like frying pan, and like egg, and like crack it like and beat it in a bowl and like put it in the pan. And seasoning is optional. It depends how some people like their omelettes.
So what seasonings would you recommend to the viewers at home?
If you like it spicy, add some spice. And if you like herbs, add herbs. But if you if you don't like spice, don't add it. But there are mild ones and hot ones. It's honestly up to you.
Okay, so would you recommend fillings as well as spices, or
Yes, but it depends what fillings you like and stuff. If you're vegetarian or something, I would suggest getting a vegetarian alternatives and stuff like corn and things like that. But if you're meat and stuff, if you like meat, just get meat and stuff. Just go already cooked meat and chop it up with a knife and stuff. And just put it in.
Okay, so would you say that ham, say for example ham, cheese, tomatoes were options for fillings as into an omelette?
Yes.
All together or separately?
I'd say put them in all together.
Okay, thank you. And previously, when we last left over to Neil and Becky, we made scrambled eggs, and I'm going to try a couple of them now. Admittedly, I don't like eggs very much. I've never ate them in my life, so here we go. I must say, that is excellent. I can't even pick this one up. It's very good, Sean, I must say. You're very good at cooking, aren't you? I must say, part of my independence, I'm looking for somewhere to live, and I need to know more cooking skills, so I think learning from you guys is going to be a big benefit to myself, and hopefully I'll be able to make some more things as I go on. So what have you done now then, Esther? What are we waiting for now?
We are doing an omelette now.
Okay, so
and I have to watch it now, because if I don't literally one, I have to be careful to make sure it doesn't stick to the pan, and two, I have to make sure it sets properly, because if it doesn't, it means it's not cooked, and there's nothing more worse than eating raw egg.
Okay, so would you say that you need to have the pan hot but not too hot so it sticks?
Yeah, hot but not too hot, and and stuff. But make sure butter it or use spray oil to make sure it doesn't stick to the pan.
So say a midpoint on the cooker then, would you say?
Yes.
So the pan doesn't get too hot.
Yes, but it depends what you use, electric or gas cooker.
Okay.
Because there's a difference.
Yeah, so someone, say, was using gas, what would you recommend for that?
I'd probably say if they're using gas, if they're using gas, I'd probably say turn it up in between. I'd probably say turn it up, but make sure don't turn it to the highest point. Turn it in between,
So mid gas point, basically, so it doesn't get too hot.
Yes.
Because I know I've made a few things myself, and I've had the gas up too high and I've nearly blown the kitchen sky high. So, so if someone was using electric, what would that be?
It just means it runs on electricity, but like the same, but you just have to be careful.
Okay. So we have a couple of omelettes for Carl and Richard to try from the cookery corner.
Thank you.
So while we get tucked into those, I'll hand back to Neil and Becky. Thank you very much. See you again.
No waiting around.
While Carl and Richard try out our omelettes, we need to say a few thank yous.
First of all, we would like to say a huge thank you to Russell and Pete from the King's Studio for being so kind into helping us out with the technical support.
Secondly, a big thanks to BR for the loan of all the cookery equipment.
And thirdly, thank you to our studio support guests for giving us their time to come and talk to us today.
And finally, a big thank you to you for watching. If you like the show, please let us know. Shout out to Patricia, Ben Edmund, Kate and Susie says, yay cookery. And if you want to know more about Social Agency, please get in touch via Facebook or via our website.
That's it for now. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.